kind of plane is that? Oh, subwoofer camel, I think. Takes me back.
Hans vlogs once or twice a week.
Hello, my friends. It's me, Professor Hans von Puppet, coming to you poolside from my lovely estate here in Los Angeles, California. Today is the day that the new iPhones are being announced at the big thingy there over at Apple, and my cleaning lady's up in the house there, so I thought I would come out here by the pool and do my thing on my good old iPhone 5, which has a remarkably good camera. I can see myself right there on the screen. Anyway, let's talk about the iPhone. It's all very exciting. They announced, let's start from the beginning, iOS 7, which is the next OS, you see, operating system. It's not that big a deal. Everything's sort of slick and clear and flat and has no shadows and things. But they've also got all the iWork apps like Pages and iPhoto and Numbers and iMovie, which I will edit this on myself, perhaps. iMovie I've been using for a long time. It's actually quite a handy application on the iPhone 5. It'll be even better on these new ones. I'll get to that in a minute. All the iWork apps are going to be free on your new iPhone, so that's kind of exciting. Now, the iPhone 5, which you are looking at me through right now, is being replaced by two different iPhone 5s, the iPhone 5C and the iPhone 5S. The C is for cheap, and the S is for swanky, or sexy, or superlative, let's just say. Okay, the cheapy, 5C, it comes in 5 colors. Or maybe the C stands for color or something. Anyway, it's got a polycarbonate case, which is a very fancy kind of plastic, which could be bulletproof. I think that's what bulletproof glass is, also polycarbonate. I don't think the app is bulletproof, but they didn't say. But please test for yourself. It's got a couple of other features, but mostly it's just like the same old iPhone in a plastic case that is comes in colors. I looked through the specs, and the new cameras are kind of interesting. It's got a new camera app, which has got filters built in, and you can cut the sides off and make it square, so you can Instagram your pictures before you even shoot them. So you can see the Instagram effects or whatever, the filtered effects, while you're shooting. That's kind of exciting. But the front-facing camera, that's what you're looking at me here now, is still only 720p, which I thought they would improve that. I would like to have that. So when I do these vlogs, you'll see me in beautiful HD, not just the sort of 720p, mostly HD. I'm a little disappointed Apple didn't have a new plug like last time, but they got the same old Thunderbolt plug in the bottom. That would be pretty cheeky to change it, I guess. Anyway, that's the 5C. It's chocolate. That's not chocolate. It's color. It's plastic. And it's cheap. It's $99. So it's like they lowered the price. It's kind of like you take all the iPhone 5s out there, make them plastic, sell them for half as much, and that is your entry-level proletariat iPhone. Okay? Okay, now the iPhone S for sexy, the swanky iPhone. Of course, it's got the A7 processor, and the last one had A6. Puh. Well, who wants an A6? You can have an A7. A7 is obviously one more. So, there you got that going for you. This new 4S is a 64-bit phone. Apparently the first 64-bit phone in the world. 64 sounds like a lot of bits, you know. I guess you want more bits. Bits are good, right? So the more bits you got, the smarter your phone is. Okay, I take your word for it. Okay, they got a new camera, the iSight camera, which has got bigger pixels. That's very exciting for the low light. And it's got a faster lens, f2.2, for all you photo bugs out there. And it's got 8 megapixels. That's a lot of pixels. That's a lot of pixels. That's good. They say the competitors just bump up the pixel count, but Apple goes one further with the better lens and the better chip, you'll say. So you can look better in the low light. It's got image stabilization. We can look forward to some very lovely photography in the future. It also shoots in 120 frames per second slow motion, which is very exciting. It has image stabilization, so your shaky handheld shots will look smoother, and the still shots will be crisper. And it's got this amazing thing I've never even heard of before called a True Tone Flash. Now, I'm kind of a photographer, kind of a shutterbug myself, and I know a little bit about photography. And this True Tone Flash is kind of a revolutionary idea, you see. Okay, you might not know what color temperature is, but daylight, like you see here, is blue. Light bulbs, like in your house at night, are orange. Okay, so when you shoot a flash, flashes are pretty much always daylight. They are blue, which is why your photos have kind of a blue cast. But this has 2 LEDs. It's got a blue one and an orange one. And then this clever phone judges the color of the light and mixes the 2 colors to give you the perfect color temperature flash to match your scene. This is amazingly clever stuff that no one has ever thought of in any camera, let alone a phone camera. So that's kind of exciting. But even on the iPhone 5S, the front-facing camera, this one here, the FaceTime camera, is still just 720p. I don't have full HD for shooting these vlogs, okay? And I'm disappointed. That's the one feature I wanted, and it's the one they left out. So these new iPhones are great for photographers, maybe not as great as I wish they were for the vloggers who want to use the iPhone 5 like I'm using now. I'm holding it sort of a clampy gadget here, I'll clamp to a post here by the pool. Oh, I forgot to mention the 5 Swanky, the 5S. It's extra super swanky because it comes in silver and gold. Oh, very sexy. And sort of a ghostly grey as well for you demure types out there. So you could go bling bling, big ballin', shot calling with your gold colored iPhone. Very, very exciting. It's probably real gold too for all I know. But the big tech that they just announced at the very end of the speech is the fingerprint recognition. The button has a fingerprint sensor in it. So when you touch the button and it's you, it unlocks your phone with no password, no code, no swiping, or nothing. Do you mind? I'm shooting here. What the hell is going on? So now you can just unlock your phone with the touch of your personal fingerprint, which no one else can know or copy or do without. I think there's probably also a backup code you can type in if you want to loan your phone to somebody else or something. But and then they're building all kinds of apps in the future, so you could buy things with just your fingerprint. And that is some futuristic next level stuff, which I'm very excited about. So, am I going to rush out and buy one of these new phones when they come out? Well, no. I don't need any of this stuff. If they had put the HD camera in the front here, like I would use, then I would think about it, you know. But really the problem I have, the shortcoming of this phone, is there's not enough storage space in it. If I shoot a lot of video, it gets full up and then I'm stuck shit out of luck with no more space, you see? Then I gotta delete songs, delete apps, and next thing you know, the phone is empty, I gotta start fresh. I do really like that they lowered the price of the basic iPhone 4C so more people can get into these wonderful phones and get everyone sort of connected. It's still kind of aggravating when you talk to your mom or something and she can't read a text or take a picture or something because she got like a kind of a 20th century cell phone. Anyway, get with the program, folks. Get yourself an iPhone if you don't have one already, though Androids are also very nice. Yeah. So what do you think? Leave me a comment below and tell me whether you want to buy a new iPhone. Want the S or the shiny, sexy one, or you want to see the cheap, colorful one? I'm personally quite torn. You know, it's all very exciting. The future.